Hello, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Dear authors and invited guests, welcome to Technical Session 3C. Myself, Priyanshi Goyal, and this session would be moderated by. On behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation and GR Scholastic LLP, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 8th World Conference on Smart Trends in Systems, Security and Sustainability, World S4 2024, London, UK. The 8th edition of the conference is being organized in a hybrid mode. The physical event was organized yesterday in London, UK, and the virtual event is held through Zoom from 24th to 26th of July 2024. I hope you will enjoy the knowledgeable and interactive sessions throughout the day. In this session, we have 6 presentations. Each presenter will be given 12 minutes for the presentation and 3 minutes for question and answer. On 10 minutes, I'll raise a gentle reminder. There's another request to all the participants that you all stay connected with us till the closing remarks. If you have any query or update, then you can write it to me in the chat box. Just before we start the session, I would like to introduce you all to the chairs for this session, Dr. Dalia Ahmed Magdi Hassan and Dr. Durgesh Kumar Mishra. Thank you, ma'am and sir, for joining us for today's session.
Thank you.
Dr. Dalia Magdi did PhD in Management Information Systems from Sadat Academy for Management Sciences. She is an associate professor at CIC, that is Canadian International College. She was head of Information Systems Department in the French University in Egypt, co-director of the CRI Research Lab and associate professor of Management Information Systems. We are very grateful to have you with us, ma'am. On the other hand, when I talk about Dr. Durgesh, presently he is working as a director and professor at SCSIT, that is Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, Indore. He was founder, director of Microsoft Innovation Center at SAIT, Indore, India. He is associated with the Namibia University of Science and Technology as the Program Advisory Committee for Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, NQF Level 10. Areas of expertise of Sir includes database, data warehousing, privacy preservation, and machine learning. Thank you for joining us, sir. And I would like to request both of you to share your words of wisdom with our participants for today. Hello.
Hello, sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Hello?
it's better.
Okay, Ms. Dalia, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you very well now.
Okay, I just introduce both the chairs for the session. We are starting the conference, and I would like you to share a few words of wisdom. I request you to share a few words of wisdom with us. Yes.
First of all, I want to thank you, everyone. I want to express my great pleasure to welcome all the participants in the World Conference on Smart Trends in System Security and Sustainability. I'm Dr. Dalia Ahmed Magdi. I am honored to serve you as a session chair for this event. I would like to extend my deepest appreciation to all organizers who participated in this conference and who worked on it. I hope this opportunity give us all the opportunity to learn from each other, to build network, and to chart the course for the future advancement in technology. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Dalia, ma'am, I have just requested for a change in the time slot in the chat window. My time for presentation is 11:45. Is it okay if I present now? Just let me know, ma'am, please.
Yes, it's okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just Okay. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Yes. Dr. Durgesh, sir, are you here with us? Okay. Uh, I think sir is not connected, but without like the first presentation is Sir George Lewis, and I'll talk about this with the department, and I'll let you know. Give me like 5 minutes till
Sure,
sir
ma'am.
will be present.
No issue. Sure, sure.
Okay. Now, without further delay, I would like to start with. I would like to invite Sir George Lewis to present his paper titled "Enhancement of Sill Soil Shear Strength Parameters Through Vetiver Plant Root Integration." Sir, do we have you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'll stop
Good morning,
presenting.
everybody. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a moment, please.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. Is it okay if I can start?
Yes. I was just saying that it's visible. You may start.
Okay, sorry, what? Good morning, everybody. My name is Jose Chavez, and I will present the research that is focused on the enhancement of seal soil shear strength parameters through the vetiver root integration on the behalf of all my coworkers from Ohio University here in China and also Technical University of Loja in Ecuador. This research aims to or focus to evaluate on the interaction between the roots and the soil, specific with the seal soil and the vetiver plant. It is focused the research to understand how the roots, the presence of the roots can improve the internal geomechanical properties of the soil and how we can give a sustainable solution on erosion problems of the soil and also an instability of the landslide. The roots of this plant work as a membrane into the 30 to 50 centimeters, and it is crucial to analyze the important how it interacts with the soil. It focuses specific on the geomechanical technical parameters characteristic. The first step that we have, it was to characterize the soil through the plastic characteristic, and we use attribute limits. So we can define the type of soil that we are working with, and it is sealed the result that we have. The most important thing that we could obtain, it was regarding the shear strength soil root parameters with the triaxial test. The triaxial test actually help us to understand the characteristic, the internal geomechanical characteristic of the soil with the presence of roots and without the presence of roots. So we divided here in initial state without the presence of roots, and with presence of root, it will be the disturb stage. So first, the sampling, we could have like the sampler, we made the same measurements of the triaxial test. So we make a comparison with the presence and without the presence of root. In two stage, we obtained the samplers. The samplers that it was important to analyze and understood samplers that we could obtain into the zone, the equatorial highland zone. So this investigation was run in in the highland Ecuadorian country, and we could obtain that the roots has a very good influence on the soil of the with the interaction that they have, and also affect that the behavior under the loads, external loads and water retention that might have the capacity. The sampling that we have, we follow the standard methods to have a strictly worldwide characterization. And the purpose, it was to analyze it in field, like how it really works and how this plant, native plant that we have in this zone can help to improve the geotechnical characteristic into geoengineering projects. So here we could observe like the samples that we could obtain with the presence of roots and without the presence of roots, and how we could work in field. So the roots soil sampling start with the identify the location, the area that we have, the primary vetiver roots, and so we could make a different samplers on different into different depths, the superficial, middle, and the depth and deep depth. So we could analyze how the roots really change the characteristic of the soil on different depths. So it is important to understand that the roots, while they are growing, the diameter is decreasing. So we wanted to analyze how it really works into the soil characterization. So here we have the samplers on the DICLA we could obtain. And finally, it is important to extract the understood soil samplers, and we seal to preserve the moisture that we could obtain and to have a very realistic analysis or result into the labs. So it is also important that the characterization of the vegetation that we have, we made like with the vetiver for soil conservation, and the analysis that we could obtain, it is bulk to the habitat and climate. So we respect that we don't want to disturb any ecosystem, and we took like native plants that we have around the area, and specifically in the highland of the Ecuador that is located in South America. So the application of this vegetation, we could say that it's a soil conservation and geotechnical project, giving a sustainable solution, efficiency with the stabilizing the terrains. And here we could say that this plant really work well with soil into this zone. Finally, here we have the characterization and the results. The geotechnical properties that we could analyze, its focus on the cohesion and the friction angle. First is the cohesion that we could analyze, and here we have like here in this parameter we have decreasement with the presence of roots, but we have an increasement on the deep depth with into the friction angle that really took us our attention, that this so we could say that it's a very good improvement with the friction angle. And actually the friction angle really help us to improve the soil mechanical characteristic. But why this is happening? This is happening due to the presence of roots, like the percentage of the roots. So we know we know as a background, as we already talked at the beginning, that the presence of the roots go deep. Well, it go deepest the diameter of the roots decrease. So thank you. So to go with the through the conclusions and the analysis, we could have like the increasements of the friction angle. We have like 190% the increasement of the friction angle. But here we have a decreasement of the cohesion, like into 13.75% of the cohesion. So we could have here like the conclusion, like the research determines that using vetiver significantly improves the capacity of the internal soil characteristics, and this effect like has a really good improvement into the improvement of the enhancement of the soil to the soil stability. So the results show that the vetiver root increase the soil shear strength, directly contributing into the soil stability, and the deeper roots complain that the reinforcement distributed loads through the dense roots. So the research suggests like the integration of the vetiver roots into the soil can really contribute to the soil stability and avoid the erosion of the soil. It's using like a sustainable solution that it's very good for the ecosystem and working like into the geotechnical projects. Uh, Thank you, and sorry for the inconvenience. So,
Josh, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Josh, what type of database you have used for this and how you have verified that your result?
Sorry, can you repeat the
What
question, please?
what database you used for it and how verify your result?
Okay, the database that we obtained, it's basically like we took all the analysis, we made it, we ran it all in field. So we ran it all in field with the laboratory test, and we took our own data, like with the presence of the roots and without the presence of the roots, and we could verify our results, making comparison with different research that we already have. But here the improvement, like they are not like a specific research that can analyze the cohesion and strength, cohesion and friction angle strength. It only focuses on the tensile of the roots and not specific with the interaction between the between soil and the roots.
Okay.
Uh,
So what do you mean
Thank
by
you
this
for the question.
what do you mean by this percentage? Is this in this column?
This percentage present the root. For example, we have here on the superficial one, we have the biggest percentage. So it means like the diameter, it's bigger here, but while we go deeply, we have a lowest percentage. So it has a direct relationship with the increasements. For example, here in the
Okay.
lowest part, we have like the increasement of the friction angle.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
for your question. Thank you very much, Doctor. Does anybody has another question? So was my presentation. Thank you very much for the time, and thank you very much for everybody.
Thank you. Moving on, I would like to request the next presenter, Gayatri Karthik, to kindly present her paper titled Enhancing Cryptocurrency Investment Strategies through Blockchain Integrated Analytics and User-Centered Chatbot, a case study on Ethereum. Do we have you with us, Gayatri ma'am?
Hi, I'm Gayatri Karthik. I'm here.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay,
Pradesh.
Hi. I'll stop presenting so that you can present yours.
Sure, thank you. Hello all, good morning. My name is Gayatri Karthik and I'm a lecturer from York St. John University, London. So today is my topic, enhancing cryptocurrency investment strategies through a blockchain technology. And we would like to introduce a chatbot. And when you talk about the chatbot, and it's going to discuss about Ethereum cryptocurrency. That's the idea of this paper. So before we move on, and the blockchain technology. So what's blockchain technology? It's a rapid growth of it. It's quickly growing, and also it's a secured, and it's highly support for the transaction from one place to another, one node to another, and it follows the blocks of nodes, and it's highly secured. It follows the hash algorithm. Okay, so what it means, so when the transactions happen, it's highly securing the currency, highly securing the data which holds it. So here our idea is how this blockchain is handling this cryptocurrencies. Okay, that's fine. Now people are moving with the Bitcoin. People are moving with Ethereum. People are moving with the other currencies, right? So how we can handle this, or if you introduce a chatbot inside this blockchain, how this chatbot will answer for the people when they ask questions. Okay, so the idea is we're exploring a blockchain, and also when you go to the blockchain technology, how the cryptocurrencies are working inside this blockchain technology. And if you introduce a chatbot, how the chatbots will respond for this. So chatbot is nothing like it's an assistant. It's a chat assistant. It's same like a Siri, Alexa. It goes the same way. And the chatbots, if you see, like so far, when we do the research on this, we couldn't find much chatbot systems here. Yes, we have a Siri in iPhones and we got Alexa. So there are different chatbots available in the market. But when you go to the blockchain, it's a very big technology and it's handling the cryptocurrencies. And when you have this system, there is not much chatbots available for them to answer how this abstraction works, how this transaction works from two machines or two nodes. Okay, so when we find this, what we found is, okay, so far in the market, we have a Binance, we have Sensei, we have Pontum. So this kind of chatbots are available and also it's trying to answer, hey, what's happening in the market? What's happening with the blockchain market? So this is what they're trying to answer. So what is our novel idea of this paper is why can't we implement a chatbot inside this blockchain system which can speak about the cryptocurrency wallet? Yes, it's going to speak about the cryptocurrency wallet system. That's fine. How we can improve this? Is it going to be like a learning and answering the questions, or how is it? Yeah, that's where we found the idea. Like, why can't we integrate or leveraging the idea of machine learning? Because we need to have a modeled or trained system here to answer about this cryptocurrency because it's all about money. Okay, so we are leveraging this conversation model to this innovative chatbot using or employing this machine learning concepts to provide a great user experience. So machine learning techniques. So what else it can do as a chatbot, as it's like a small human and it's going to talk about the data in a blockchain. So what are the things it can explore here? So as I mentioned, our research is focusing on cryptocurrency and our research is focusing on Ethereum here. As there are many coins in the market, many crypto coins are available in the market, but our focus moved to Ethereum because Bitcoin is already top in the market. People have done enough research on it. So what we thought, okay, the next growing coin here or money here is Ethereum. So we are happy to move ahead with this one. So what we done using this machine learning algorithm, the chatbot is going to provide information about current market trends. What are the changes? What are the coins available in the market? And including Ethereum, as I said, our research is highly focusing on Ethereum. So it's going to provide the visualizations of what is the up and down and trend of this Ethereum and how much price is in the market. And decompositions, is there any down, up and high, and residuals, what happens every 15 minutes? So this is what we try to analyze in this paper. So the chatbot crypto easy interactions here, the methodology we started is, okay, it's a blockchain. Just assume that is in a blockchain environment. The workflow shows like, okay, there is when you open any blockchain app, if you see it's all abstraction, you can quickly transfer the money from one place to another, but you don't see much, same like a Lloyds or other bank. If you consider, you don't find it. But when you go with this chatbot crypto easy app, the one we're talking about, the chatbot will communicate with the system. So it's a crypto is our app, this application, and there will be a chatbot, same like another assistants. And this going to ask the questions, whatever the questions is going to ask about the crypto wallets. Yes, it's going to answer. So the conversation has been placed here. What's the current price of it? What is the decomposition price of it? What is the current market? Today is 2024. I want to purchase it. How does it work? And it's going to provide a case study and also going to provide the recommendation. How does it all works? It's all through works using ML algorithms. So the next one, this page is going to talk about how this looks like. As it's an application and integrated with the machine learning, the user will not see user will not see how many technologies has been integrated with it. The only screen they're going to see is this part. It's going to be crypto easy. This is the only part they're going to see. And when you open this crypto ease part, it's going to pop up within the transactions, like what's happening here, what are the Ethereum or coin. Do you want to see the transaction? Do you want to see the decomposition? Do you want to see the residuals? It's going to pop same like other application, not new in it. Only thing is like additional is integrated with the ML algorithm, so it knows the answer. Okay, it can predict it well because the model has been developed in the background. So, and also it asks about if you want to see any coins information, what is happening as a trend, and also if you want to purchase any particular coin and how does it work. And also it's going to answer like how many transactions you have done and is there any history, help, how to use these applications. Yes, as an assistant, as a chatbot, it's going to answer well for the users, okay, who is using this application. So that's how our chatbot Crypto Easy will be implemented. Yes. So when you see this crypto easy chatbot cryptocurrency, the visualizations, how we trigger, how we train the model, how we used it. So our plan is like before you answer, we need to train the software well. So we used machine learning. So for that, we have taken informations about the cryptocurrencies transactions. We have taken the informations of this data sets. Once we taken the data sets, yes, all our same like other machine learning process, we followed it, we cleaned it, and we declared it like what's our input and output of this. So finally, our output we mentioned like it's our residuals, because what happens every 15 minutes in return. Okay, what is the offer? So this is our predictive model we considered here. The risk, time steps, assets. What is the opening price of this cryptocurrency? Higher prices when it goes low and high, and also the average value of this cryptocurrency. So these are the things we analyzed. Yes, what's the results of it? So when you go for the results, what we done, first we started looking at it as a user. We need to think from the user point of view, like what the first question will come. The first question like, hey, who is working good in the market, right? So that's the first question. Yes, our crypto will answer for these questions. So it's going to take, but why I mentioned it here, this is the data set we tried so far, because we didn't get the recent one. We are still looking for it. So we taken this data set and you ask this question, and it's going to provide an answers like what's the status of in this year, and which coin is standing at top in the market. Okay, so it's providing it's saying that okay, Dogecoin exhibits the lowest price and Bitcoin stands for the highest price, and Binance and Cardano stands in the middle. Of course, Ethereum stands or follows behind the Bitcoin. Okay, and also it goes if you saw Bitcoin, it's in a higher price of 5.89, and the remainings are going less popularity. So this is the first question. What about the amount? What about which one is great in the market? And the second information about the user's order can be in any order, but what we decided like, okay, let's go with the second order with this like, what are the changes analysis? Okay, let's say like the customer decided to purchase Ethereum Ethereum coin, then how does it work? What's the integration will work for us? What's the analytical framework they will look for this? Okay, they may select a date and time within the short period of time, or within today or yesterday, what happened. So if they're choosing any time frame, how this trading works, how the decisions work. So this is the analytical framework. This chart is helping them to understand like how it is varies, because it differs from time and price. So far within this time, what happened? These are the colors. It tells, if you see the 4 colors, it's talking about what is the opening prices. The purple refers the opening prices, and or high prices, the low prices, and the closing, because it's a currency market. So it's telling when it goes high and low within 15 minutes, if you want to talk about. So these spots are going high, and when it comes to after 15 minutes, if you just notice that it goes down. So these are the market before they purchase. If anyone wants to invest money in a cryptos, this is what they want to look for.
This is a gentle reminder. You have 2 minutes left.
Okay, thank you. So the seasonal compositions, of course, it's a seasonality. It's going to show the pattern and how the seasonal works in the regular intervals. It is a cyclic variation. So when it happens high and low, it's purely in a behavior of the Ethereum currencies. And also why it helps and how it helps for the user to find the trend, and it helps for the users to purchase whether they can invest the money or not. It's purely providing the seasonal circumcision programs, purely providing the user to purchase provide the forecasting of this coin. The last one is 15 minutes residual. It is the important one. This is our target variable to understand the model, revealing like the final pattern of this, which was where it goes high, where it goes, but it's all time based, and the residual works for 15 minutes. So in a conclusion, yes, this paper, purely the idea of this is like creating a chatbot inside the blockchain technology, and also it's integrated with the machine learning algorithms. So the chatbot, what it provides us, so far we started our research only with the Ethereum. In the future, definitely it goes with other coins and provide an informations. Thank you so much for everyone. If you have any questions, please post it.
Yeah, I have one question.
Thank you.
Gayatri, this chatbot, I think, what is the need of this first? What is the need of this?
If you open any applications, we are seeing that the chatbot, even if you want to purchase a laptop, in the UK.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
see a small chatbot pops up and tells like, hey, there is a price
And,
comparison. Because now we are moving ahead with the e-commerce, e-websites like Amazon.
but
So
Gayatri, uh, Gayatri, this type of application is already available,
yes,
and for these are you are getting the data, from the database and going to show it. Is there any
yes,
research or is there any methodology you have used here to innovation like this?
yes, we are following the conversation and the pattern matching systems. Okay, how it is
Okay,
happening yearly by yearly. Yes, that's a plan to.
okay,
That's why I said
okay,
like we're looking
okay,
for the
okay,
recent
okay.
database to
Good,
try.
good, 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 good. So have you implemented somewhere?
Yes, our research is going on in York St. John University, but
Okay,
it's not in the market so far. As I said, it's
got
focused
it.
only on Ethereum and it takes a lot of time to
Okay,
research.
okay. Good. Thank you, Gayatri. It's good.
Thank you so much.
Any other question?
I also, yes, I also have a question. Who are the target users of this application? Is it individual users or companies or what?
All blockchain users, even my friends are using the blockchain app. I haven't purchased anything, but when I see their app, they struggle a lot. They don't know the technology begin. As we are the computer science professionals, we know the technology begin, what is machine learning, what is IoT, and what is blockchain. But they don't have an idea of it. But they are the users of these coins. I'm seeing like even they want to pay it for the beauty parlors, but they don't know what to do with that application. So this is like a small kind of assistant helps them to tell like, hey, this is the money going on with it. You can purchase it and you can sell it. I'm seeing this current
Yeah.
market in UK. So I thought like, okay, if we go with this kind of assistant within that abstraction, within that blockchain transaction, they'll be helpful. Because in the previous study,
Oh,
previous research, I worked with smart contracts. Then I thought like, okay, if I move on with this kind of chatbots will be helpful for the users who uses this blockchain transactions.
okay. That's why it is customized for only normal users who don't know anything about cryptocurrency or blockchain or something like that. So?
If you don't know, that chatbot is particularly implemented inside that blockchain app. So only the people who wants to purchase the cryptocurrencies, they can have an idea of it. It's like a
Ah,
training.
okay.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. Any questions? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri. Moving forward, I would like to invite Sir Nadeem Faisal to kindly present his paper titled Enhancing Mental Health Support and LLM-based Prompt Engineering Method. Do we have you with us, sir?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll stop presenting so that you can share your presentation.
is my is my
Yes,
slide
yes,
visible?
yes, your screen
Yeah.
is visible. You may start.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. I'm Nadim Kaisa from Japan. I will present my research enhancing mental health support and LLM-based prompt engineering method. So here is my content: introduction, dialogue goals, prompt example, methods, and experiment setup and experiment result analysis, hallucination and ethics, limitation, and future work study. So mental health problem is defined as a significant disrupt in an individual cognitive effectiveness, emotion, behavior pattern, which is clinically significant. There are different kind of mental health issue as like depression, stress. Um, why it is important to address? It has negative impact in our daily life. It's lead as a physical health issue for individual well-being and negative effect on our social and family relationships. Sometimes it brings some suicidal thoughts in human. And according to World Health Organization, one people are affected out of 8 who are living in this world. So this mental health chat system objective to address this mental health disorder, we develop this dialogue system with LLM. And another one is to use prompt-based psychological intervention for counseling. And to build a dialogue system, we have used cognitive behavior therapy approach. To develop this prompt, we reframe the patient thoughts, recommending suggestion for mental health improvement. So what we investigated in the study, we investigated in this study effectiveness of LLM prompt-based mental health counseling with CBT, cognitive behavior therapy intervention, and investigate the cognitive therapy rating scale for LLM-based mental health counseling. So for this system, we have some specific goals of this proposed chat system. We have divided two main goals. First one is the information collection from patients, and second main goal is counseling. First main goal, we have divided some sub goals such as problem understanding, background information retrieve, anxiety, eating, sleeping history, analysis as like patient health questionnaires. And in counseling, we try to counseling by CBT, mental health improvement suggestion. If patient have further any query, that kind of query we have served in counseling sub goal of patient questionnaires. Here is a conversation example. Can you tell me a little bit what is going on lately? Then patient said, I don't know what's going on. The system will ask again, is completely normal, unsure. Then systems try to explore to patient. Then patient says, nowadays everything is bothering me. Still patient not explore his problem, as don't try to share his problem. Then system try to again, is there any particular situation or events that has been causing bothering? So this is the chat example. Try to understand patient by collect information from patient. In this in this study, we have used prompt engineering. So we have three kind of prompt, like problem understanding, daily life, understand his daily life activities. Another one is counseling prompt. So here is I show my problem understanding prompt. So here is my instruction of prompt. Then here is some, I give it some little bit few short prompt example. Then I use cognitive chain of thought prompting by step thinking to share, be trustable instruction with patients, then try to understand problem instruction. Then another one is find out the negative thought instruction. Some others instruction is here. This prompt understand problem understanding prompt, try to understand patient. So here is my method. As I said before, I use NCOT prompt template here. This method have some an root prompt. This root prompt is responsible to change change the state of conversation. First, if problem understanding prompt. So if patient share his problem, then it's go to daily life function. Is that problem of patient barrier, make a barrier to his daily life, like sleeping, eating, some others activities. After a patient, if share is everything, like a system already understood his daily life function, his problems, situation, his thoughts and behavior, then it's try to go to counseling prompt for counseling. We use Streamlit based application is here, and we use GPT and memory by LangChain and database. So the root prompt is responsible to change the state here. So here is the state change approach for this study. If we pulse, the patient current previous utterance and patient current utterance. Then it go to proceed and encoding, and there is a prompt instruction which is root prompt. Then LLM state analyzer model which analyze the state, which one is now. Then he decided the state for patient based on here is the state selection example. If previous utterance is here, current utterance here, based on this previous utterance and current utterance system, still try to understand patient problem, patient situation, patient thoughts. So according to this example, the LLM state analyzer try to understand again the problem. So this state analyzer select the problem understanding state. Based on the problem understanding state, it will select problem understand prompt to again to understand patients. Here's the experiment setting. We use participant from our lab, 7 participants, which we use model GPT-4 0125 preview version. We use for response generation maximum token 35 and temperature 0.3. After the conversation, every participant attend the questionnaire session. For experiment result analysis, we have 3 kind of metrics like first one is goal achievement, satisfaction of patient, correctness of response generation, engagement with patient. Another, we use cognitive therapy rating scale for evaluation this system. Another one is system usability scale. For goal satisfaction, correction, and engagement questionnaires, we use that kind of questionnaires. We use that kind of questionnaires, and after the chatting, our participant answered this question by 7 Likert scale. Here is the goal satisfaction and correctness engagement analysis score. It is individual score of everyone. Here is a goal score for individual person. Here is a correctness score for individual person. Here is the satisfaction after the conversation. Here is the engagement. In next slide, we use for evaluation this system cognitive therapy rating scale analyzing questionnaires. As this cognitive therapy CTRS scale has some specific items, which is 11 items like agenda, feedback, understanding, interpersonal effectiveness, collaboration with patient, and spacing, guided discovery, key cognitive and behavior strategy for change, CBT technique, and homework assignment is there. So we use here also 7 Likert scale, that they give their specific score based on their satisfaction. So most of the we got the maximum level on an average 6.15, 5.4, 6.4 for understanding and spacing, giving the specific time to share the problem. 5.1 we got average score. And
gentle reminder, you have 2 minutes left.
Okay. So here is my chatbot system usability analysis. So we have asked more 10 questions to patients who are participating in this experiment. We have asked different kind of question. Is it useful for? Is it? I think that I will use some frequently that kind of question we have asked. They give some specific response or score by 7 Likert scale. So how we control the hallucination for this study, because LLM has some hallucination issue. So we have used some task decomposition in prompt for understanding hallucination reduction, and we use few shot prompt method for response generation, which is help for hallucination reduction, and we use clear instruction and define proper responsibility in prompt. So there is ethical consideration. We the given instruction to patient is not harmful for society or an individual life, because we don't give any like medical medicine suggestion. It is just for recommendation, activity recommendation, and you know, change his thought from negative to positive. We provide don't and we consider individual privacy and during the testing. The limitation of this study, we you lack of evaluation participant, because few number of participants is here, and we need to investigate. We use only chain of thought prompting, so we need to investigate some others prompt like tree of thought, graph of thought kind of prompt method. We need some more few shot data, and future study we will focus on the limitation for this study.
I'm sorry,
Thank you.
I have to interrupt. Yes, your time is okay.
Is there any questions too?
Yeah. Are you applying in any hospital or with live patients?
We don't, still we didn't apply this application any live patient.
Then
But
how you can confirm your results are good?
Okay. Okay. So before we started the experiment, we passed to some questionnaires like patient health questionnaires,
Okay.
which is define based on these questionnaires. The participant first submit their score. Based on the score, we found is he or she face any mental health problem or not, because this one then if this score is a range of mental health problem, so then he can participate in this system.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Is there any question?
No, thank you. Your work is very good and clear. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next up, I would like to request Ma'am Latinka Kovasheva to kindly present a paper titled High Power UV Pulse plus Laser Light Beam Combined Optical System for Suppression of Viruses, Microorganisms, and Pathogenic Microflora. Do we have you with us, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. I'll stop presenting so that you can present your presentation.
Okay. Do you see
Yes,
my
ma'am.
presentation?
Yes, it's visible. You may start.
Okay. The relevance of light sterilization is increasing every year due to the spread of antibiotic-resistant microorganisms and growing requirements for hygiene and safety in various industries. These methods are key to ensuring sterility and safety in modern conditions, and their development and implementation contribute to improving the quality of life and public health. In 2020, experiments were conducted to sterilize the H1N1 influenza virus using light radiation. Studies have shown that the effectiveness of disinfection depends significantly on the pulse duration of the light radiation. Two levels of radiation power were used within the experiments, 50 and 3.6 megawatts. The current data demonstrates that the higher power significantly increases sterilization efficiency compared to the lower power, indicating the critical role of power and pulse duration in light disinfection processes. These results highlight the importance of optimizing light irradiation parameter to improve the efficiency of sterilization processes. Particular attention is paid to the prospects for the application of this system for the decontamination of spacecraft and equipment, both on Earth and space environments where traditional disinfection methods may be limited. This system can offer an effective solution for maintaining sterility and preventing biocontamination. In addition, the combined optical system can find application in broader disinfection scenarios, including medical facilities, public places, and industrial facilities, where a high degree of sterilization is required. This development represents an important step forward in the field of optical disinfection, offering innovative solutions to suppress pathogenic microflora in a variety of environments, including extreme space environments. This article presents an innovative approach that combines a powerful ultraviolet pulse and laser light to suppress pathogens. This method is based on the combined use of shortwave ultraviolet light and high-energy laser pulses, which provides a multiple increase in sterilization efficiency. Ultraviolet light has a strong disinfectant effect, destroying DNA and RNA of microorganisms, while laser radiation contributes to the destruction of cellular structures of pathogens. This combination not only significantly reduces treatment time, but also increases its reliability, making the method particularly promising for use in a variety of applications, including medical facilities, industrial facilities, and even spacecraft. The presented system is a combining structure of two optical radiation sources. The first one is magnetoplasma compressor as a source of hard UV radiation. This component generates powerful ultraviolet pulses capable of effectively destroying DNA and RNA of microorganisms, providing a high degree of sterilization. The second component is combined autofocusing deflector system for discrete monochrome laser sources. This system includes multiple lasers, each tuned to a specific wavelength. The laser works in synergy to precisely target pathogens and destroy their cellular structures. To fully understand how the system works, it is important to look at each of its components separately. At first, let us pay attention at the optical radiation and plasmatic sources. Coaxial and anti-plasma gas pedals operating in pulse method are used to generate powerful optical radiation. These gas pedals are an effective way to create optical range generators. The power source for the system is a capacitive storage device or conductor that generates currents in the range of 10 on power 5 to 10 on power 6 amperes at voltages of several kilovolts. Thus, the system combines powerful ultraviolet pulses and precise laser light to provide effective disinfection in a variety of environments. A magnetic plasma compressor is a system for coaxial cylindrical electrodes separated by a dielectric sleeve. The compressor design includes a center electrode with holes for plasma delivery to the end region. The operation of MPC is carried out as follows. Plasma feeding. Plasma is fed through holes in the center electrode to the end of region. Discharge through plasma jumpers. When key is closed, the capacitive storage is discharged through the plasma jumpers. This process involves initial erosion of the dielectric sleeve and formation of the current plasma dead. And light wave formation. The removal velocity of the discharge region can exceed the speed of sound accompanied by the formation of a light wave. This innovative technology of forming powerful optical radiation is used in disinfection system. The resulting plasma focus is a region where the plasma is concentrated and compressed at the end of the gas pedal. This region generates powerful pulsed electromagnetic radiation, including ultraviolet radiation. The plasma focus results from accelerated discharge through the plasma junctions, resulting in the generation of a high energy density at a narrow point on the processing surface. The main advantages of the post-impact mechanism of UV sterilization we can summarize as the following. The first is the ability to provide complete 100% sterilization. The second is reduction of processing time, the possibility of implementing monopole sterilization. And the third is reduction of energy costs. For a deeper understanding the technical realization of the deflector system for monochrome laser sources, we can provide these 3D models of its individual components. Here we can see A as the mutual arrangement of the UV source, and B as the detector system for changing the position of the laser beams. To form focus streams on microchromatic radiation, semiconductor laser diode, monochromatic radiation, semiconductor laser diode modules with power of 1 watt each and with different wavelengths were chosen as laser sources. The red laser provides precisely focused radiation in the visible spectrum, ideal for precise medical procedures and sterilization of medical instruments. Infrared laser is designed to operate in the infrared range, providing effective and non-contact removal of microorganisms on a variety of surfaces. The green laser is highly visible and precise, making it ideal for sterilization and disinfection in medical facilities and laboratories. The blue laser.
This is a, I'm
Yes?
sorry, this is a gentle reminder. You have 2 minutes left.
Okay, I will go further to the next slide. The radiation from each laser module separately directed to a routing deflection mirror. The mirrors and lasers are located on the same axis and at the central distance from each other for the technical realization of the deflection system. Here we can see this system of mirrors. To realize, I will go further briefly. The rotation of the mirrors is necessary to obtain horizontal sweep for the formation of high-speed movement of the laser spot on the de-icing surface. This is technically realized as a hexagonal rotating mirror drum. The developed system also provides a mechanism for vertical deflection of laser radiation, which makes it possible not only to scan surfaces, but also to use combinations of lasers of different wavelengths, bringing them to a specific point in space and moving them simultaneously. Here we can see the 3D model of simultaneous parallel movement of all laser modules on a single holder. Thus, technically, we have a complex system that provides a very diverse combined effect of light waves, which is combination with pulse ultraviolet radiation and should ensure the measured annihilation of harmful microflora and microfauna on various surfaces. As a conclusion, I can say that the use of combination of laser radiation of different wavelengths and pulse ultraviolet radiation is a promising direction for contactless 100% disinfection of objects falling to Earth from space. Of course, its implementation requires further research and development in the areas of energy efficiency and safety. Thank you for your attention.
Yes, yes, Jaltanika, this your work is very excellent, and then I think you have a very hard work toward this, right? And have you checked that this radiation, can you reduce the radiations generated by this?
Yes, it is possible. We
It's
can.
possible, right? Right, because more radiation will be the problematic for this type of experiment, you know?
Yeah, but it is really possible.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Do we have any other questions? Okay, if not, we'll be moving forward. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Moving forward, I would like to invite Ma'am Sujata Joshi to kindly present her paper titled Fraud Detection in E-commerce Platforms Using Data Mining Algorithms. Do we have you here with us, ma'am?
Yeah, sure, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes, so I'll stop presenting and you can share your screen.
Okay. My screen visible?
Yes, the screen is visible. You may start.
Just a second. Yeah, okay. Can I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the topic of my paper is fraud detection in e-commerce platforms using data mining algorithms. We have three authors, Akanksha Parihar, Menachem Dome, and myself, Dr. Sujata Joshi. E-trade has revolutionized how organizations and purchasers engage with transactions. However, fraudsters devise new methods to exploit the system vulnerabilities for unauthorized activities such as stealing identities, laundering money, and tricking others online. With the boom with the boom in technology advancements and the use of digital systems, frauds have accelerated. Hence, developing green and effective systems is required. Data mining is a powerful device for extracting beneficial records from huge data sets. Data mining algorithms have been employed to discover fraud in various industries, including e-trade. These algorithms can examine styles and traits in records, identify anomalies, and try to make it better. Hajime et al. Have highlighted the role of data mining techniques in combating fraudulent activities. Genuine and Kaveri have delved into how machine learning models can utilize existing data to forecast fraud. Gracia et al. Suggest the use of machine learning to improve credit and fraud detection. Baker et al. Investigated prediction of transactions using learning combined with supervised machine learning. Shifanis et al. Delved into an approach to detect credit card frauds. Bhaumik and Rekha in their paper highlight the importance of data mining methods in fraud detection. Adi Satapura and Suhar Jito in 2019 discussed the financial data sets used in fraud detection techniques, which affect the accuracy, and they review various fraud detection techniques as well. The research methodology which we have utilized for our paper, in this study, the analytical approach was a variant of support vector machine, decision tree, and random forest algorithms. The research followed the knowledge discovery KDD process in databases, which includes 4 important steps: data selection, pre-processing, and data transformation and data mining. In data selection, the data types were identified as relevant and retrieved from Kaggle for e-commerce transactions. In the next stage, pre-processing was done, which involved cleaning and organizing the data to enhance its quality and relevance. In the third phase, which was a conversion phase, it consisted of converting the data to a format suitable for analysis using the chosen algorithm. And in the last stage was the data mining phase. In the data mining phase, SVM, decision tree, and random forest for transform data to identify possible fraudulent activities in e-commerce transactions. Throughout the research, we follow a strict and authorized and organized plan to guarantee that our results are accurate, trustworthy, and can be replicated consistently. Using Kaggle as a data source, it adds real-world application to the analysis, magic analytics with useful theories in e-commerce fraud detection. Just to give you in this section the experiment that was conducted, the analysis and the findings. This section manifests specific test and begins with carefully selecting data from Kaggle source, reprocessing, transformation, random forest. Okay, the 4 steps are being shown over here. So these are the attached figure is showing the database structure of the Kaggle dataset. The dataset is comprised of 2 comma-separated files. The first file stores customer information, while the second file contains customer transaction data. The first step was data selection. In the experiment's first phase, some data sets were selected for analysis. The code snippet uses the pandas library to read the dataset by taking dataset.csv as the file name. The data is then partitioned into feature variables X and target variable Y, which represent instances of deceptive behavior. The second step was data pre-processing. During the data preparation stage, the accumulated dataset is divided into training and testing datasets. The code utilizes scikit-learns-train underscore test underscore split function for this task. The test underscore size parameter determines a portion of the dataset dedicated to testing. The random underscore state random number generator sets a seed to guarantee consistent results. The next stage was the transformation stage. The transformation phase involves preparing dataset for analysis by applying relevant transformations. In this snippet, the code uses a standard scalar from scikit-learn to standardize the attribute variables. In this, 0, mean, and 1 standard deviation, ensuring consistent scales for the data. Scalars are embedded in the training set, and transformations are used to maintain consistency between them and the training and the test sets. Data mining, this is the last 2 stages. In this section, the random forest model is used to detect the fraud. The code initializes the random forest classifier with 100 decision trees and trains the model with a training set. Then the predictions are made on the test set to evaluate the model's performance. This section analyzes the random forest models using specific performance metrics such as precision, accuracy, and recall. These metrics are measured using Scikit learns accuracy score, precision score, and recall score functions. Precision measures accuracy of predictions, indicating the proportion of correctly predicted positives. Recall assesses the model's ability to identify true positives. These metrics are crucial for evaluating the model performance in detecting fraud in the e-commerce transactions. Upon the execution of the proposed research technique for fraud detection, the random forest version exhibited great overall performance in identifying and mitigating fraudulent activities. In the training phase, the random forest classifier, such as the 100 choice timber, confirmed robust gaining knowledge of competencies by shooting complex patterns within the e-commerce transaction dataset. Subsequently, during the prediction phase at the check set, the model showcased its efficacy in appropriately classifying types of fraud, contributing to a heightened level of safety in online transactions. A results evaluation section. In this section, we carefully assess the version's performance using setup metrics. Performance is measured through metrics which include precision, recall, and accuracy. Experiment findings suggest that the proposed version of the random forest algorithm effectively detects fraudulent activities. As shown in this figure, the random forest algorithm accurately identified fraudulent transactions better than other algorithms. Its accuracy measured 81% demonstrates its ability to differentiate between genuine and fraudulent transactions. Additionally, the algorithm achieved a precision of 86%, indicating that it correctly identified most of the predicted fraudulent transactions. Conclusion, this research paper delves into vital realm of fraud detection in e-trade transactions. By proposing a knowledge discovery that is a KDD-based methodology, this study aims to resolve patterns in e-commerce transactions and contribute to the ongoing discourse of fraud detection. The research technique systematically employs SVM, decision tree, and random forest algorithms, applying them to Kaggle source e-commerce transaction statistics. The findings from the test, evaluation, and assessment phases exhibit effectiveness of the random forest algorithm in discerning the fraudulent scores with an accuracy of 81%, precision of 86%, and recall of 87%. These results support the pivotal role of data mining algorithms, particularly the random forest version, in enhancing fraud detection skills or techniques in e-commerce. Implications of the study. The fraud detection in e-commerce using data mining can have several implications for e-commerce businesses and their customers. For example, improved fraud detection. They can help e-commerce businesses to identify fraudulent activities. It will help reduce losses. It will help increase customer trust. It will help in advancement in technology fraud detection. Overall, research on fraud detection in e-commerce transactions using data mining algorithms can improve security, reduce losses, and enhance customer experiences. This study had certain limitations. For example, the scope and generalization. The examiner's awareness of unique statistics mining, particularly the SVM, decision tree and random forest, can also limit generalizability of the findings to a broader spectrum. Second, the data set dependency. The research relies on data sourced from Kaggle. Hence, this is one of the limitations. And data privacy, the paper has not addressed the potential ethical issues related to data privacy. Future research directions, what we feel is future studies can be done, by developing explanatory models to decode the interpretability of fact mining algorithms. Secondly, we can investigate the combination of dynamic risk intelligence to enhance adaptability of fraud detection techniques. Third is we can explore the development of human-in-the-loop systems. And finally, we can study the ethical considerations or data privacy in e-commerce transactions. These were certain references which were used for the study. And yeah, that's all from my side. Yeah, I think I'm done with the presentation. Open to any questions.
Sir, do you have any question for ma'am?
Yeah, there is one small question.
Yes, sir.
Uh, uh, we are you are using this. How many models are there for this purpose?
So we have used a Kaggle data set. Yeah.
This you are using SVM model also, right?
Yes, sir.
Then why choose SVM for that?
Sorry, sir.
Why not this decision tree model?
Well, so we thought that this was much more, possibly a better version to be used. That is what we felt.
But I think if you use the decision tree, that it will be very useful in this type of cases.
Okay.
And then performance will be increased, right?
Okay.
So why use? So that's why I'm asking that. Have you any analysis for that for using this SVM?
Yes, sir. So the analysis is over here. I can just show you from what we have discerned. Basically, what we felt was, I'll just take you to this particular table. What we felt was, sir, the precision, the recall, and the accuracy rates were better when we were using this model. Okay. So what we felt was, like we've shown, it was 81%, 86%, which I've also shown in the conclusion. I'll just take you to the conclusion so
Just
that
go
it
to
will become
the
faster.
just go to the back side. Just go to the back side. Then comparisons are there. Comparison of decision tree and then yes, there's random forest.
Yes,
What is
yes.
this? This comparison analysis of algorithm. Why? What is this?
So what we felt was, as compared to the other, methods, what we felt was,
You can see here this accuracy in the case of accuracy decision tree is more accurate
okay, okay.
as per your analysis.
Yes, sir. The random. So basically, the thing is, yeah. So today, the person who's supposed to be presenting was Akanksha, who's done the analysis part of it. Out of the three authors, she's not keeping well today. She's not here. So maybe I'm not in a position to really answer that.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you.
No worries, no worries. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I just stopped sharing.
Yes. Moving forward, I would like to invite Sir Julian Buck to kindly present his paper titled Quantum Enhanced DNA Cryptography, a revolutionary intersection of quantum computing and biological security. Sir, do we have you with us? Anyone from the team here with us? This is the last call. Is there anyone from the team here with us? Okay, I'll move on to the last presentation for the session. Just give me a moment. I would like to request Tomoyuki Sakai to kindly present his paper titled Enhancing University Sustainability Through Edu-Informatics, a collaborative approach to resolving common management issues from a macro perspective. So, do we have you with us?
Hello. Can I?
Yes, just
Yeah. Thank you.
yes, you can present.
Okay. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see your screen. You may start presenting.
Okay. Thank you. Just a moment, please. Yes. Okay. So good morning, everyone. My name is Tomoyuki Sakai, and I am honored to present our research on enhancing the sustainability of universities through informatics. This work is a collaborative effort with my esteemed colleagues, Naruhiko Shiratori, Sayaka Matsumoto, Koichi Akashi, Hibiki Ito, Katsuhiko Murakami, Kunihiko Takamatsu, and Toru Yoshi. So today I will cover four main topics. And in that introduction to our research, the concept of edu informatics, our research question, and finally the conclusion. Let's get started. In Japan, the 18-year-old population has been rapidly declining. This trend is not unique to Japan, but is also observed in countries like Hong Kong, Germany, South Korea, and Portugal, making it a global issue. In Japan, the 18-year-old population peaked at 2.49 million in 1966, but began to decline afterward. Also, there was a temporary recovery. The decline resumed in 1993. According to the latest data for the 2023 academic year, the 18-year-old population has reduced to 1.1 million, which is just 44% of its peak population. This decline has led to a significant impact on university enrollments. Recently, the number of university enrollees has become almost equal to the university's enrollment capacities. As a result, prospective students can now secure a place at the university if they do not have specific preference. From the university's perspective, many institutions are facing a significant reduction in the number of applicants, leaving them unable to be selective about candidates. This situation necessitates a transition to a more sustainable model. The concept of sustainability has become a crucial keyword in recent years. In fact, sustainability is one of the main themes of the international conference, the World Conference on Smart Trends in System Security and Sustainability. It is evident that higher education institutions today must embrace sustainability, especially in the context of contemporary Japan, where universities face a critical challenge of managing their institutions sustainably. In summary, that pressing issue in Japan higher education is sustainability of universities. Addressing this challenge requires innovative approaches and collaborative efforts to ensure the long-term viability of higher education institutions in the face of demographic and financial pressures. Our research seeks to address the following questions. How can we enhance the sustainability of universities? To tackle this, we propose integrating a realistic perspective of advanced management alongside educational ideas. In 2018, our team introduced informatics, an interdisciplinary field combining informatics and education. Informatics aims to address educational challenges by leveraging advanced methodological approaches from informatics to enhance problem-solving capabilities. This field is crucial in understanding how to utilize data and technology to improve educational outcomes and management efficiency. We propose a collaborative approach that leverages the expertise of external partners, such as education companies, to support the resolution of common management issues faced by multiple universities from a macro perspective. Our approach draws on the UNESCO Learning Analytics Framework, emphasizing collaboration between faculty and staff, optimizing workflows, and engaging in strategic decision-making. The UNESCO framework comprises 3 levels. Micro level focuses on individual learners and their data, offering granular insights. This level helps in personalizing learning experience and improving students' outcomes. Meso level operates at the organization level, integrating data silos and streamlining workflows. This level is in enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of institutional operations. And micro level facilities cross-institutional examination, incorporating real-time data from micro and meso level. This level is essential for policy making and strategic planning across the educational sector. It is crucial to unite the perspective of university faculties who engage in ideal educational practices using data at the micro level, with university staff who analyze this data, this data at the meso level. Additionally, incorporating a realistic perspective of advanced management through collaboration is essential. At first, the author, my unique position as an individual from the education industry, rather than an internal university member, allows me to review university from an external perspective. This enables a macro-level perspective within the UNESCO Learning Analytics Framework. By collaborating with multiple universities, sharing micro and meso-level data, and analyzing it, we can address common management issues faced by many universities from a macro perspective. From my standpoint, as an external company personnel, I advocate for incorporating a realistic perspective of advanced management. University can benefit from including such external collaborators' perspectives to make strategic decisions, enhancing their sustainability and effectiveness. At this point, we restate our research question here. How can we enhance the sustainability of universities? In conclusion, by collaborating with multiple universities and applying the principle of edu-informatics, we can support the resolution of common management issues faced by many institutions from a MAC perspective, ultimately enhancing the sustainability of universities in the face of the challenge of the 21st century. This research is supported by the JSPS Kakenhi grant numbers below. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome any question you may have.
This I have one question. This is the educational software, right? So can we have can you improve the learning from this? Can you improve the learning of the students using these applications? How is going to become sustainable? You know this.
So I'm sorry, my English is not very good, and I don't think I can explain it. So I'd like to leave it to my co-author, Dr. Takamatsu.
Okay.
Hello, this is not simply software, but also that this is a system. So
Okay.
because usually it is difficult to sustainability. For example, our university performed some consultation for the other university, the university reform of other university, but our manpower of our we are the only 4 members for IR, so it is difficult to, for example, the 100 universities consultation. In this case, it is good to combine with a company and the university.
Okay. Okay, right. In this way, this is a system, you have to present the system that can be sustainable. Okay. That's a
Yeah.
very good concept. I think so. It's a very good concept, and then I think if you go for further, then can be utilized for the major group. Okay, good, excellent. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have only one question, please.
Mhm.
Did you consider the research area for the sustainability of the universities?
It's mainly my main target is the sustainability of the higher education. So include the universities or college. Now we think.
What about research coming from the doctors and lecturers in the universities itself? Did you consider this part that they should work on research, top trend research, and so on?
Yes, sure. It involves
Okay,
but also the staff, faculty and staff.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, dear presenter, for your presentation. Thank you, ma'am, for your question. Okay, so now moving forward for the closing remarks. I sincerely thank our authors for their excellent presentation and contribution in this session, and all our participants for being a part of this international conference. I hope this session was informative enough. We, on behalf of the whole team, thank you for your support during the 8th version of this conference and the previous all 7 versions of this conference. We will be happy to have you all in the 9th version of this conference in 2025. Further, all the presenters will be getting their digital certificates through email within 2 working days. Further, all the papers are already forwarded to the Springer. The publication will be live within 6 months, so kindly cooperate with team of WS4 2024. For moving forward, I also thank our session chair for the chairing the session. And there's one token of appreciation to be the chair on behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation. And this is for Professor Dr. Dalia Ahmad Magdi person. And this is for
Thank
Dr.
you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And this is for you.
Thank you.
And this one is for Dr. Dugesh Kumar Mishra.
Yeah, thank you, Harshoni, and thank you, Dalia madam, and thank you all the participants, all the authors. They have done a very good efforts for their publication of their papers, and I hope that all of you will go in the next step in the research. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
At the end of the session, I request you all to turn on your cameras so we can capture one snapshot for making this conference moment memorable.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you for the great presentation and for the opportunity, and also for the organizers who have done a lot of effort. Thank you, doctor. Nice to meet you.
Right, meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, once again.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Should I leave?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.